We are live. Hello, everybody. How's it going?
Hello.
Welcome
Hello.
back to another one of our Saturday Mahjong streams. I'm just going to tweet this out right now that we are live so everyone can see how cool we are. There we go. I'm going to retweet. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to bring up our little dashboard. Hi. It's another Saturday. Another regular Mahjong stream. We have... Who do we have today? We have myself, obviously. We have Gemma, obviously.
Yep. We have Shinny Laser joining us for the game.
Our one of our erstwhile viewers who's been with us from the beginning.
Yeah.
And is going to be joining us for a game.
And we have David Clark. Good
David Clark.
regular now.
He is a regular and a good man. So let's take a peek here. Let's give everyone a minute or two to filter in as our regular viewers are showing. Oh, Shinny Laser's already here in the chat. Hi. How's it going?
Ooh.
How do I see who's in the chat?
Thank you for joining us on Christmas Eve, those people who care about Christmas Eve.
That's true, and I totally do not. So just so everyone knows, I am Jewish. Congratulations.
But it's not religious. Like atheists like Christmas. This I don't understand.
Why don't you understand?
Well, I don't know, everyone in Britain has Christmas.
I don't really. I mean, I'm.
It's not a religious
guy.
holiday really that much anymore. I know some people take it religious. I know some people go to church still, but really, it's just a chance to eat turkey. I mean, you have turkey holiday already, though.
We have a special day for that.
You already have your turkey. That might explain everything then, because this is our only turkey holiday.
I'm a grumpy guy, so I just don't like Christmas in general. To be fair, that's just me being me. I'm not really a big, let's throw tinsel around and let's all have a good time. No, that's not my jam. I don't really resent anyone's Christmas. You can enjoy your Christmas. Go ahead. I hope everyone does enjoy their Christmas. I honestly do.
I've got fairy lights up in my living room. I'm so enjoying it.
It's just one of those cultural things. It's a heritage thing where it's it's just not my holiday. It's just not mine. And that's okay. There are lots of holidays that aren't my holiday. And people have a lot of fun on them. But
you're telling me your Jewish holiday starts today?
Yeah, Hanukkah starts tonight.
Hanukkah. I can't make that noise.
It's okay. That's part of why you're not. Oh, there we go. You got it.
That's part of why you can never be one.
Part of why you can't be Jewish. I'm sorry. You're out.
Damn it.
It's rough.
But you must be doing something fun for that.
Yes, absolutely. We are going to be making a whole bunch of latkes.
What's a latke?
What's a latke?
Is it that cake thing? The flat potato thing?
Yes. Now I'm going to be opinionated here, and I'm going to say a lot of people make potato pancakes. You can see my air quotes are on stream right now. Potato pancakes. And when I look to the side, by the way, that's me looking at myself to make sure that I'm doing it right because the camera's up over here. But a lot of people make potato pancakes that are just mealy. They're just blended up potatoes. And it becomes terrible. What you're supposed to do, and what I do, and if anyone really wants my recipe, I will share my recipe. But what I do, it's a family recipe. You grate them, but you have to keep the potatoes in tiny, tiny strips, thin strips.
Okay.
So you get it kind of like a hash brown, but more texture-y. It's got good potato texture to it. You got to get onion in it, and you got to get some salt and pepper. There's a whole bunch of things, but it comes out very nicely. I can eventually post some.
I feel like I had something slightly similar when I was in Austria once.
It's very possible that this tradition comes from Eastern Europe. I'm not going to be exclusionary. No,
I'm pretty sure
it's quite probable many of these things. My family comes from Austria. That's where my family's from.
There you go. Well, as someone quite rightly points out on the chat room, there is no Mahjong holiday. Mahjong absorbs our lives, even though this is a special time for you, a festive season for you, and a festive season for me.
Oh, that's true. We don't get a holiday. We don't get anything.
There is no holiday for Mahjong.
We just cry. It's Cry's Day. The day that which we're sad. So
the closest thing Mahjong gets to a holiday is the World Reach Championship.
That's true. That's going to be the Mahjong holiday. It's going to be the big one.
Shameless plug.
So if you're interested in celebrating a Mahjong holiday, you should be at WRC so that you can put up a Mahjong tree like we're totally going to have there.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. We could put tinsel and fairy lights.
We could.
And we could put a little effigy of Moriyama on the top.
As the star, yeah.
Instead of a fairy,
yeah. Well, you put a fairy? I feel like, in my mind, which, to be fair, having just gone off on how Christmas is not my holiday, I don't claim to know anything definitive
now
about
you've got strong opinions about
I don't have strong opinions. What I have is cultural norms that I've seen. So what I've seen cultural norms that it's a star that goes on top of the tree, not a fairy. But I don't know. I'm not claiming.
I'm a big fairy fan.
Well,
I know some families have the star, some families have the fairy. I like fairies.
2, 3. All right, let's do some mahjong.
Let's do some mahjong.
We do love Christmas, but let's do some mahjong. I'm going to join this game, and it's all going to begin immediately. And I'm going to frantically drag the game up here so that people can see it. Welcome. I'm the dealer.
Oh, we're playing with red 5s again today because it's Christmas. I thought we all deserved presents, even though we probably didn't deserve them because we did all the wrong things.
That sounds like red 5s to me. That's exactly how red 5s end up working. Welcome, everyone, to our game. What do you say, Riichi-mas or something?
Wow, that was good. You have been hanging around Japanese people.
I have, in fact, been hanging around Japanese people a little bit.
Yeah, that was good.
We had another event with Nippon Club. This last Sunday. Maybe that's why people were busy. But yeah, we did that this Sunday. It was a good time. We had 24 people.
Oh wow!
All playing. Things got a little wild, a little intense. Not in terms of people's behavior, but it's in terms of intense mahjong being played. We are probably going to have another one of those with them soon because it's a lot of fun. We all have a good time.
Yeah, I hope when I get over to America next year, you can have another one around the time I'm there because I'm selfish and I like playing.
You're sitting to my right. What did we decide that means again?
Well, it used to mean that I would win and you would lose, but after the Honroto.
But now I don't know if I'm gonna win this. To be honest, I've seen a lot of tiles and
you've only started out. Yes,
this is bad. Everything's bad. If anyone's seeing
my
hand,
garbage.
At home, it's garbage. It's not good. It's not good. I don't like it. I want to get rid of all these tiles.
Adnight Hawk thinks it's an angel and not a fairy. I come from an atheist family, so that's maybe why it became a fairy for us rather than an angel. I don't know.
What a bad move that was. What a bad move.
I don't know. I mean, you look like you're doing fairly unremarkable things over there, Dave.
Absolutely nothing remarkable is happening here, which is a shame. But all right, I'm actually not so bad off. I could end up getting somewhere with this hand, but I did make a big mistake.
You always say that. Oh, I made a big mistake. Riichi.
Oh, calm down. I'm not going to go into Riichi yet.
So how did you find you played with your Nippon Club tournament?
Terrible. Oh, I did terrible. It was the worst.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why was that luck, or was it...
It had a lot to do with, I think, the structure and the rules. Oh, dear.
Oh, no. Shinny Laser is making a point on the table.
Yeah, not at all letting us just sit and chat. How rude. I wanted to just hang out. Oh, how much do I value this hand? I'm the dealer. Let's do something. Okay. I might as well try.
So what aspect of the rules was meaning that you felt it difficult to win?
Let's just fuck it.
Beat.
Oh, sorry.
You're not allowed to say that word.
Oh, I'm sorry. Forget this.
Exactly.
Oh, I really hope I win this hand because that would make me happy, but I don't know if I will, and I might instead deal in. Of course, that's what happens all the time. So. One of the things that, Shinny Laser mentions it, but it's not Wahame, it's Warame. W-A-R-A. M-A-E.
But that R sound is quite different to R though.
Warame.
Warame.
Gemma, I hope you deal into me right now.
I didn't want to.
You just didn't.
I was considering it.
Oh dear. Okay. So it was a combination of things. Warame, just because we've been saying this word over and over and over again, it is a rule where the player. Oh, boo. So I sumoed, but not with the Sanchoku.
Yeah, well, that's nice. It's nice.
So it's a rule where the player, when you deal. Everyone makes their walls. I'm going through this for the benefit of people who might not know. Everyone builds their walls, and then you roll some dice, and that determines randomly which wall around the table is going to be the one that gets broken, that the players start drawing from. Now, Warame is a rule where that player, the player whose wall was broken, if they win, all of their winnings from all the other players get doubled. But if they lose, then whatever they have to pay gets doubled. And this is something I will describe as very destabilizing in terms of its effect
No, it's such a lucky aspect because it depends on the dice roll. There's no fair way of allocating.
Yeah, exactly.
How many times,
It's even more like, so the dealership, the fact that the dealer wins extra and pays a little extra, does put you in this place where you're like, sometimes I'm the dealer, sometimes I'm not, but it's also kind of predictable. You know when you're the dealer. You know that everyone's going to get a turn to be the dealer, assuming your game is going all the way through to fruition. Like, you know how that's going to go. Watame, like, it's entirely possible for one person to be the Watame person for the whole game.
Indeed.
And, I mean, that's unlikely, obviously. You'd have to roll the right number every single time, a 25% chance every single time. But there's still, like, there's no like, specification to it. There's no time when it's like, oh, this time I'm going to be Watame. Now if I do this, you'll be Watame. And that's how it's going to go. So it's like, there's that. And the fact that it doubles your winnings means that you can win an enormous amount of points for no reason.
Yeah.
For example, I totally won a dealer Baimon Sumo, which is already 18,000 points. But hey, I was Watame. Now it's 36,000 points.
Yeah.
Which is like 12,000 from every player, which is
insane. Were you playing with Bankruptcy as well?
Oh, yes.
Oh, you were?
Yes, with Bankruptcy. And then if a player goes bankrupt, they pay an extra 10,000 to the player who bankrupted them. So now it's like, if you get unlucky and get nailed by a weird big Watame hand, well, I'll go back and forth on it a little bit. Because it is true that all the other players at the table know from the beginning who the Watame player is.
Yeah, you can. There is some strategy. You can strategize against it.
Yeah. So you do know who this is. It's not like out of nowhere. It's not like an Uradora. Only instead of Uradora, it's double it. Well, doesn't Adora just double it anyway? But
I feel that. I mean, it's the same problem as if you never see your final dealership, right? You don't know how many, and then you are disadvantaged. Let's say you never get the Watame. You're disadvantaged by never having that opportunity to double your points. Triple. Double.
Yeah. It's just rough. And again, that means there's the dealer who's going to win extra and also the Watame person who's going to win extra at the table at any given time. So you have so much to look out for at any given time. Oh, God. What are we doing?
Summer QM. Welcome.
Not that. Yeah, welcome, Summer QM. Thank you for making it. Sumo, what is this?
I know, sorry.
Cheater. It's alright. I was doing some wonky things in pursuit of Sanshoku. It wasn't the worst, but it was just
that's why I hadn't reached. I still thought maybe Sanshoku.
Still maybe. Oh, dear. West Wind is going...
I mean, it's fun. It is fun for a lot of gambling, I think, Watame. If
you're not really that... I'm thinking, like, in my head, if you don't really care that much what the outcome is, it's great. Okay, so what is the suit? I'm going to try this. What suit are we making a half flush in?
Do you reckon it's a half flush? He is West.
He just discarded the 7-man and the 1-man right away. And a 3-man as drawn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're dealing with a half flush. The question is only what suit.
Dots? Didn't want that one.
Could be. Let's see what the oh, yeah, just every...
I feel he should have kept those.
Who knows? The problem is, I'm a little stuck right here.
Oh, yeah?
I'm a little stuck right here until something becomes obvious to me.
It's one of those hands where...
I don't like it. This is silly, and I don't necessarily want to do what I'm doing. Oh, but I can never deal it. Well, I also can't do it. Okay. Sure.
It was dots.
It was dots. I wasn't sure because he dealt a pin, but I'm like, oh, that could just be him getting ready. I was pretty close, and I needed to get rid of that anyway. Okay, 3,000 points.
3-9 is not too bad.
Oh, my God. Why?
Quite aggressive play, though.
Why? There's no reason for this.
Well, you don't know what he's got. He made the last hand quite nicely. There you go. To be fair, he's always ponning. He's always taking his actual wind.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm one of those people who doesn't tend to take it when it first comes out. I'd really rather draw it myself. But we also don't know how else his hand was looking at that point. Whether he already had his shapes basically locked in.
Yeah, no, we don't. There's a lot we don't know. But playing like this is super, super aggressive. Again, this is like what I do. I invite people to play on this program, and then I explain to them why their hyper-aggressive play
what the hell is that?
Is bad.
What is that? Hyper-aggressive play? You're telling...
It's fine. It's fine. Oh, you can deal into it.
Well, I'd much rather deal into him than you.
That's fine, but again, it's one of those things where, like, if people are going to play like that, I now have to play like that, and it just degrades the entire game.
You are now definitely sounding like a JPML pro.
I am, but at the same... See?
Yeah.
Look, I'm not going to have people on my program and then not tell them what they're doing is terrible. Because it's terrible.
That's the only thing we do is tell people. David has been quite quiet, actually.
Yeah.
So, Shinny Laser is Apcarnist.
Apcarnist, yes.
Apcarnist. I'm not sure how to say that.
No. I'm telling you right now, if you've ponged twice, that's not what your hand is telling you to do. No hand tells you pong twice. Unless you've won some kind of Baimon hand, which you totally didn't either time.
It's a style.
It is a style, but this is my program. I can say what I want. Like, I'm going to say, this is the style that people need to learn to get out of, frankly. This is the style that you saw in Europe.
You just need to win then.
So to speak.
And then they'll be like, oh, look what David's doing. What's he doing? And to be fair, you do win a lot.
I do actually win a decent
When you
amount.
go to tournaments, you do win yeah.
I do actually do pretty okay. Like, I'm not claiming to be the best player in the universe, but I do pretty okay.
Yeah, every tournament I've seen you in, you've done better than me. In every tournament we've been in.
Is that true?
I think so. Oh, no, apart from the one in Farnham. Not this year, but the year before. When I took all the points with that Honroto.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like you've definitely performed totally well in several events that I've been in.
I still feel generally though, if we're in a tournament, you tend to do better than me. Maybe I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, you're in my head as one of those players that you have to watch for. Why?
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Days.
That was actually really sad. It's okay though. I'll be fine. I'll recover.
Axevos, welcome.
Welcome,
and Merry Christmas to you.
I'll say Merry Christmas. Thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
What was that?
That was me being sneaky and awful.
Riichi only.
Epochs.
You're talking about...
Don't forget my epochs.
I know, but you talk about playing aggressively? What is that?
That's called, I know that North is going to come out because someone's going to throw it because they don't have effective safe tiles. Because they spent all their tiles getting pongs.
To be fair, North is a fairly safe tile against you.
None had come out. Not a one.
I'd have thrown it probably.
Well, I was waiting for you to, but
yeah,
you were way too slow on the trigger.
Well, to be honest, as soon as I saw his, I just started to throw. You know, I'm like, I'm not getting involved in this.
I mean, frankly, the seven pin North weight was decently tricky.
Yeah,
So
the North makes
I'll go
it
for
tricky.
it. I need the points.
It's a very close game. A very, very close game.
It is a very close game. Oh, what do I care about? Oh, these are me. This time, though, check it out. North is safe. You're all good. You don't have to worry.
I
The
do
North
not
isn't coming
spend.
for
I do
you.
not spend my time waking up in cold sweats by the North.
You should, actually. It's a very dangerous tile. It's the most dangerous tile.
It's funny how people, I don't know, maybe it's just the people I talk to, but I speak to a lot of people and they all seem to think that somehow the north wind is the worst wind.
That's always been our opinion. It's the worst.
But how? How? It's not really any different to the others.
So I guess it's more like East is good because you're the dealer. So East is always good for the dealer. Also, there's East round, which makes it kind of always good.
Yeah.
South is good because there's South round. I don't know
because the dealership is coming to you. West is okay.
Well, there's a round in which seeing South is always good for you no matter what.
That's true.
That's, I think, why people like South. I don't know about West. I don't know what I think about West.
Yeah,
like, no one dislikes
You're
West.
always North after you've just lost your dealership. And you're like,
It's always a bad time. Oh, sure.
Riichi.
You don't have to, you know that, right?
Why don't I?
Well, I'm just saying, it's an option.
Oh, yeah, that's true, but I need to do it so I can discard 5 pins. That's actually one of
Right,
my
let
major
me
motivators.
think. What could you be waiting for? Let me look. Let me do my guessing.
This is a tough one. I don't have much. It's
No.
probably not pins, though. You can probably tell it's not pins. There's not too much information.
It could still be pins. No, there's really no information.
It could. You now know it's not 5 mon.
I don't like that one. Oh gosh, I don't like any of these. Right, the only one which doesn't destroy my hand then.
That's fine. That's good. You done good. It's really not pins, is it?
Oh no. Okay.
Don't trust. For the record. For the record, I operate under the assumption that you will not trust anything I say in this situation. So don't
But you've thrown out all the suji. You've thrown out the 5. You've thrown out the 4. You've thrown out the 6. You've thrown out all of the inside suji.
That is true. I kind of wrecked it. Oh, it's not north. It's not a.
There's another north.
It's not a Footy 10 north. I'm proving this point right now. Wait. Oh dear. Oh dear. All right, let's see what happens. This is tricky. I hope
David tends to have quite high hands as well.
Oh, 8 is safe. Good. Yeah, I'm not taking him lightly at all, but I can't do anything, you know? Ooh.
No, I mean, you can't, yeah.
Ooh. Danger. But I didn't need it, so it's okay. All right, that's north. My draws are good.
Oh, no. I have to throw it. I've got no option. It's dangerous to you both, I think.
Lump.
There you go.
Hey, I did it.
I just had no read on you. No read at all.
There was very little info out there. Oh.
I had a Sanshoku weight. Maybe I could have.
What the hell is this pile of garbage?
Oh, he's got the best draw ever. Everyone knows that now.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I don't have any Mahjong lined up yet. You know, usually I have a plan for the first tournament I'm going to in the new year, but I have no plans.
I would like to review this just so you can see that this is, in fact, the stupidest thing.
I bet it's awesome.
It's stupid.
Everyone on the stream is like, yeah, it's awesome.
It's stupid.
And Dave's just a jerk.
I am a jerk, and it's not my fault. Oh, it's so stupid. It's so stupid.
Yeah, I have to decide where I'm going to play again. I don't know. Well, because we're both going to Japan, aren't we? I'm going in January-ish, early February, and you're coming in February, right? So maybe that just has to be my plan. Although there's quite a lot of, and David's coming to Japan as well at the same time. Dasuke's coming, and I feel like everyone's just going to want to play Mahjong all day, every day. And I like Mahjong, but I also really like eating food.
Wait, what?
Well, I want to go and see like good restaurants and, I don't know, see a temple or sing some karaoke, go to a bar. I can't play Mahjong all day, every day.
Oh, God. What the hell, damn game? This is so the worst.
Being a jerk has nothing to do with having a garbage hand, Gem. That doesn't make him not a jerk. Your logic may be there, but he is still a jerk.
I am a bit of a jerk here. It's alright. I don't think I'll manage to make it happen. It'll be fine. Nothing will happen. See? Nothing will happen. Nothing.
We should really introduce ourselves at the beginning of the stream. You know that, right? I thought we just kind of go straight into like talking.
Chi.
What are you doing?
Making it happen.
That is the door. You know that, right?
Wait, what?
Yes, you know what I feel about door throws like that?
I do.
It's wrong.
I know.
You're definitely playing this hand wrong somehow.
I know. I understand. It's bad. I don't think I did it right. I think I screwed it up. So I'm curious what you would think about it after the fact.
Oh, yeah. Kochika. Right.
Ooh. Ooh.
Now you're thinking.
Oh.
I mean, you got to be ready.
No.
But what are you ready on? Is the
Nothing.
question.
I could never be prepared.
Fine.
Chi.
Fine.
This.
Rom.
Hey.
What?
Yeah, I'd like you to take a look at that.
You must had 6, 7, 7, 8, 9.
I had 6, 7, 7, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. So why didn't you throw the 6 and make your 7s the pair?
Because everything else wasn't really working out. I'll show you what was going on. I don't know if I made the right decision.
You're wrong.
She's very angry about this.
Well, you had a whole other Yaku there. I mean, I guess that would have got you 400 points, but still.
The rest of the hand was a little ugly. Again, I'm very willing to admit the possibility that what I did
5,
was
6,
wrong.
7, 7 pin. So.
Yeah, the Souths I wanted to keep as the
Oh,
set.
misclick.
Oh, no.
Damn it.
I'm sorry.
It's just my fat fingers, from all the food I've already eaten.
Oh, it's hideous, isn't it?
That's why we had to be an hour later, didn't? Because we had to have a family meal.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Tell me about it. What did you do?
We just had coronation chicken. Do you know what coronation chicken is?
Isn't that like a curry chicken?
Yeah,
I've had it, right?
Yeah. Yes, probably.
At the tea we did.
Yes, it's one of those lovely 70s things that for some reason I particularly love coronation chicken. But yeah. It's just like curry cooked. It's like a chicken in like mayo and curry.
Yeah.
Because of this misclick, I now have to play in ways I don't like playing.
I don't really like this either. I'm not really into it.
No.
It's kind of garbagey.
I mean, like the main food extravaganza, of course, is tomorrow. We got so much food, it can't all be cooked at one house. We're having to cook part of the meal down at mine tomorrow and the other part up at my parents'. It's going to be a feast.
A feast?
Yeah.
I like feasts.
Oh, yeah.
I like feasts.
Well, come over then.
Well, you didn't tell me. I need some time. Ooh.
Yes.
What's that? That's West Dora? Okay, I'll take it. That's fine. You can have it.
It's Dora too. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of garbage.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
All right, no, you want to play fast. That's fine. You had to go.
I did that misclick and
you screwed it up. So it's like, all right, now we got to do something.
And I was like, God damn it.
It happens. It happens to the best of us.
It's just
I mean, not me, but.
No, not you. You're just so perfect.
I've definitely never.
I mean, there is no way you'd throw a Dora when it could clearly be a decent pair.
No. For everyone watching, I'd just like to say very clearly, there definitely is not a recorded stream on our YouTube channel called "The Time Dave Messed Up," where I definitely did the worst misclick I've ever done. And
you didn't throw away your Yakuma.
Totally wrecked. It wasn't a Yakuma. It wasn't that bad, but I totally just wrecked what would have been an otherwise awesome hand by screwing up. All Americans need advance notice to eat. These racial stereotypings will not stand.
It is interesting though in America. Like I used to hear all these rumors about how big your portions were, and I was like, we have big portions in the UK. It's not like
no, you didn't. Know.
I'm only going to do this just to annoy you. I would not normally do this.
Whoa, you are annoying me. Oh dear.
Yeah, but then I went there and I ended up ordering like the child's portion at McDonald's because I was like, why would you ever need like how many are in your chicken nuggets? Something ridiculous, like 9 or 12 for like the regular size.
It's like a million.
Why would you ever need that many chicken nuggets?
Because you ate one and now it's gone and now you want it to come back.
No, really, I don't feel that when I'm eating McDonald's food, to be honest.
I'm not feeling this hand. This hand is not getting to where I need it to be.
I really shouldn't have made this can. That was, I was doing it to annoy you, but I really do regret it.
I'm glad you regret it.
Yeah, if that makes you feel better.
A little, but now there's all these extra Dora laying around, and I don't like that.
No.
I'm nervous now. I don't like having to be Yeah, no. I can't do anything with that, ever.
I'm dealer.
I'm stressed. Now I'm stressed.
I'm dealer.
Now I'm like,
I'm dealer. I'm dealer. I just noticed.
It is actually...
No.
Oh, hooray!
I'm sorry, Shiny Laser.
Oh, you should be sorry to me. You ended the game and you sniped in front of me.
Oh, come on, look at that hand. A half flush, a straight,
E2 half flush.
A daughter.
Yeah.
This crappy can thing going on here. That was...
That wasn't bad. All right.
But you look at my discards, poor Shiny Laser. You should have worked out that, because look, I'm just Pinsir.
Yeah, when I discarded that 3-mon, I was like, I really shouldn't do that.
And then suddenly, suddenly the remaining honor tiles I haven't managed to, implement into my hand, incorporate into my hand, suddenly come out. That's nice. That was nice. Should we play again?
I want to go over. I want to show you that thing.
Okay, let's look at your review.
Wait, I say no to play again, right? I'm supposed to say no here.
Yes, if you want to do the review. So I'll I'll make another table for our.
Okay, here we go.
Just so
So the only thing I don't want to get too bogged down in it. I think it was here. No, was it here? This, yeah.
I just got to find the.
Here we go.
The street.
Oh yeah,
I can't see. But
I'm sorry, I can't.
I found the stream, so you talk about it.
So this is what I get dealt. Tell me when you see this. Because,
okay, I can see it, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking to myself, first of all, what a ridiculously stupid draw.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking 789 Sanshoku. But as time goes by and I don't get anything that actually helps my hand, I'm like, I gotta do something here because otherwise I'm just not gonna make it. So I keep the 5, the red 5, and throw the 8. Because in my head I've been thinking, oh, I'm probably gonna end up ditching the 8. Like if I get something to complete this left side between like if I complete 7, 8, 9 or 5 or 8, I'm gonna use the 7 as a pair to keep the south. But then I hold the 5. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll do that. Oh, I get the 6. Hooray. So now I'm like, let's get rid of this busted 7, 8, 9 because I now have this better 5, 6. And then I get the third 7. So now I have 6, 7, 7, 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7, 7.
When you got that third 7, you should just have thrown the 6 bamboo.
Really? And left a dangling 7-mon?
No. Yeah, probably.
Then Haku. Then I get the 8, which makes me a little sad because then I would have been able to implement this.
Because but you think you've already got the south there. So you've already got a Yaku, right?
Yeah.
So if you've got 7, 7, 7, 8, 9, another 7 comes down, you can call it. You can call anything and you're still winning. Which is why I'd have thrown the 6 bamboo.
That makes sense.
And you've got so many Dora there. You've got 1, 2, 3. You've got 4 Dora and the south wind.
Although I didn't really lose any points for it.
No, but somehow
it's 4 and 30. If at the point at which I'm calling, it's 4 and 30 instead of 5 and 30, which is really not a difference.
But if you can call the final 7,
yeah, that would have made it 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that might have been. But the odds of calling that final 7 are so low. I felt like no one who's going to let that 7 out.
But then it's okay because it can be a pair as well.
Yeah, but then I have to do something like that 5, 6. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to hold things up too much.
Yeah, I've made another room. It's the same password as before.
Oh, I forget what it was. Let me look it up. It was this. Okay.
Shiny Laser saying much better player in person. I mean, it is a different situation.
It is different. It's always different playing online.
I played with Shiny Laser in real life, right?
Yes.
I definitely met Shiny Laser in real life. Yes. Yes, I remember him. Strong player, I thought.
I am not the dealer. Why not?
But where are you? You're on my right now.
To your right. Oh no.
That
was a shockingly close game, really. Actually, that came really down to the wire. Oh yeah, PAX East. Shiny Laser is at our booth often at PAX East, which we will be at. It is now officially confirmed. We will be at PAX East this year. If you are coming to PAX East, please come by our booth, check it out, hang out with us, say hi, say hey. What you should say is, hey, Dave, I watch your stream all the time, and I love it, and I'm a big fan.
And if you could say that really loudly around the Twitch representatives, he will definitely buy you a drink.
That is very important, actually. Do that. Definitely do that.
Yes, I remember the kid with the giant battle axe.
Giant battle axe?
I do like PAX East. It's such a good, positive vibe there. And, sometimes, like, like, it's all very well going like, oh, we should go. People who like anime are going to like Mahjong. That's not as clear cut as people who like board games are going to like Mahjong.
Oh,
I haven't met someone who likes board games and card games who isn't going to enjoy Mahjong.
Let's just be an idiot. I'm just doing it. In cosplay? In cosplay is what? Why do I not remember what you were cosplaying as? Oh, dear. I don't like that at all. Oh, that's very bad.
Riichi.
Oh, that's also very bad.
It's a really bad reach. I shouldn't say that, but it's really atrocious.
I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to keep going the way it is. I'm going to hope one of you deals into the other one of you.
Especially against the dealer. This is not the way to play, Joe. Oh my gosh, yes. No, this is not the way to play.
Chi.
What are you doing over there with this
I'm just going to be an idiot. I don't even care. I'm going to be stupid. I don't care anymore. It's all
you may as well,
dumb.
to be fair. I mean, we're all at the same level at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Riichi Nomi was only a Riichi.
Sure. You know what?
Not the way to play.
Sure. Just do whatever you're doing.
If they've seen Saki or Kagi, they might be interested if they've seen it. But there's a lot of anime and manga out there which isn't a Kagi and Saki.
What? Really?
I know. Shocking, revelation. But a lot of people I know who seem to go to anime conventions. Oh, no, all my friends into Fushigi Yugi.
Fushigi. Wow, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
I quite liked it. I remember because I had some of the American DVDs because you didn't used to be able to get it. It wasn't licensed in Europe, so the only way to get it was through American.
It was tricky like that.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Gosh, those are the days when you had to really work hard for your anime. You couldn't just go to the store or go on Amazon and buy it, and you actually had to find it.
Oh, you're revealing yourself as old.
I know, right? Like kids these days.
I just don't like what's going on here.
I'm not really sure. I don't like the way I'm playing. That final hand in the last game that I liked. That was the way to play.
Yeah, that was good.
My last Riichi, that was not the way to play. But it's unfortunate how often sometimes you're awarded for that, and I think that's what encourages poor play. And I think that sometimes creates a barrier to players who are fairly strong level, but are struggling to get over the, oh no, wait a second, I've got to think with my brain.
Yeah.
Oh, screw it. Because they're doing okay, and every now and then, it comes off.
Well, that's
but then they're just relying on luck. They're just relying on luck, and I think was it X-Kime who said that when you oh come on, I've got to take it, haven't I?
Oh wow.
But what I'm going to do with this now, I don't know. Who said that when you lose,
okay,
the
now I'm done.
Skill, and when you win, you need to thank luck.
Oh no, why? Oh wow, that's really bad. I really screwed this up pretty bad.
I'm too far down this rabbit hole, and now I don't have any safe tiles, and it's all my own.
You keep giving me some though. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Otaku is a negative stereotype.
It is, and it's also not entirely correct.
Is it still negative?
I think so.
I don't know. I don't know so much anymore, right?
Do.
Is otaku so negative now? I'm not sure it is anymore.
Man, I could have won this game if I had made a fairly risky discard, and maybe I'm glad I didn't.
I'm not sure what I'm doing or if I should be doing it. Yes. Yeah, I had to wait the 1 or the 4. Okay, fair enough.
A little bit of a rough wait, but 1 is one of those tiles that comes out when you least expect it because it's
a good place to wait.
Yeah.
Because I had to choose between the 1 or the 4. I feel like the 1 is going to be safer.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, there are less ways to wait on the 1, and that kind of makes it a little bit safer. Meh. I'm the dealer, but I don't even care. Oh yeah, I'm the dealer. Shoot, I should care. Well,
otaku is definitely a negative stereotype in Japan, I think.
Interesting. Pong of 1.
No, it's not really creepy because you've got a lot of girl otaku, and I think that maybe that changed the way the scene was. Oh, great, awesome!
Wow,
the way the scene was perceived. Like before when it really was.
You're really making it
a lot of men in darkened rooms. Maybe it was a bit.
My room is often darkened. Does that make?
Well, to be fair, mine is as well because don't really like seeing the state of it.
What are we doing, game? And why are we doing it?
But I mean, in some ways, going mainstream did a lot of damage to anime, I think.
I mean,
it's a pro and a con at the same time.
Yeah, it's easy to say that about anything, which is what makes it.
I know. I mean, I was just thinking about how does this apply to Mahjong, because at one point, hopefully, millions of people are going to be playing this across the globe, and I'll be like, don't you remember when things were better, when you had to work really hard to get to Mahjong set and not just walk down to Walmart and pick one up, blah blah blah, and I'll be that person again, that person bitching about how I couldn't get anime easily, We had to order our sets from Japan, and when we wanted to read about strategy, we had to learn Japanese. 20 kanji a day, that'll be me. Damn it!
A little. Yeah, I mean, it is true though. Hi, Moa. Oh, really? Sure.
It is true. Yeah, I mean, we want it to be mainstream. I want as many people to play, but with mainstream comes all the badness.
Yeah. I mean, I am, for those of you who don't know, although many of you do, I've been part of the board game hobby scene for a long time, and that's a scene that has, like, in the past I'd say 5 years, really blown up. Like, it's really gotten big. And on the one hand, it's really cool that there are so many people who've gotten involved in this hobby that I like, but on the other hand, it is sometimes frustrating and difficult to see that it's changing things. It totally changes things. And it changes things for the better in that it's so easy now for me to get the stuff that I like to do, to find people who also do it. Like it is a lot easier, but on the other hand, there are a lot more games for awful filthy casuals.
I mean that's the problem, right? Like if you meet someone who plays Mahjong, you're going to be obsessed to the same degree. Basically, you have to have that obsession to keep up with this kind of hobby.
Right. It just changes things, and to some degree, I have to accept it. I went to Gen Con this past year. I had a great time there, but there were a lot of things there that were just not for me, that were for a lot of the new people who've come into the hobby, and that's okay. There's still plenty of board game stuff that's for me.
Yeah. I do have lofty goals. I do. Like, it's funny, if you'd have told my teacher when I was 16 that I had lofty goals, she'd have laughed at you.
Why am I in Reach? What did I do?
I know, right?
What did I do?
Did I talk you into not paying attention?
I don't know. I'm scared.
I've been throwing a lot of dangerous tiles thinking something.
Oh, I knew he had those Wests. I knew it. Oh, and I pay for all of it because this is a game that I'm not going to win. Is what's happening. This is the one that Dave doesn't win.
The one that got away.
Oh, nothing good is happening. These tiles are garbage. Oh, hey, that's good though. Never mind. I'm fine. Everything's okay now. It's all good now. I did it.
Yeah, I mean, more access to Mahjong literature, strategy, it's got to be a good thing. But even, like, sometimes I look at manga and anime and I don't want it to go that way, and the regions are still separate. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're still making anime and manga almost entirely for Japan.
Yeah.
And the Western markets are kind of like this side consideration. I mean, they're much better now at translating stuff and getting it out faster.
Is someone?
No, I think
it's just waiting. That's fine.
But like I and I feel that in some ways the anime has kind of drifted away in the regions, and it's been bad, because some of the stuff that's being made is really shockingly poor. Whereas if they properly harnessed their Western markets, they'd have the bigger budgets, and they'd be able to make stuff without basically, whole series which are just fan service. Everyone loves a good fan service. There's no harm.
Not everyone. I'm gonna.
Well, no, okay.
Everyone.
There is no harm in that, like, break episode where everyone gets to go to the beach and it's just a bit of fun.
Oh, that kind of fan service.
Yeah. That, the girls get dressed in bikinis and they play some beach volleyball. Like, that's fun. But now it's just.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan.
It's turned into quite grotesque fan service now. You know what I mean? Because that's how they're making their money. Whereas I think if they'd have harnessed more, this vast group of people who basically want to hand over money.
Yeah, there is a big market just like laying around.
And yeah, I would like it if for Mahjong at least, and that's why I keep banging on and on and on about the World Reach Championship. It's not just because, I've managed to find myself in this position where I have to, but, I genuinely believe if we can have the Japanese market and the Western market grow together, it's going to be better. It'll be a better game. It'll be more fun for everyone. It'll be more beneficial, not just on a Mahjong scale, but, the fact that you can have this genuine international cooperation. See, now that is a lofty goal.
That is a lofty goal. I'm all hand focused now. Okay, let's see what that does.
Like Keijo. I'm sorry, Mark.
It did have an impact.
I'm not sure what Keijo is.
It is weird how tough it is sometimes to give people money. Like, I'm just like, I want to pay you for this thing, and they're like, no.
Especially as quite a lot of you get into anime. Well, at least I did when I got into anime and manga when I first started university. I went to university. I got into the anime stock, and then. I didn't have much money, and
Oh dear.
Yeah, I know. We had to do all those things you had to do back then to get anime. When we hadn't got the money to spend 50 quid to get DVD or VHS, shipped over from Japan. But now that I am a real actual person with a real actual job, bloody hell, Dave.
Look, I got it. I might as well do it.
Now that I'm an actual person with a real job and I've got the cash, they're not giving me the chance to give them the cash. Wow.
What is going on here?
Wow.
Sure. This has gone crazy.
Fine.
Riichi.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, exactly. It is. Yeah, Moa's quite. Moa just said it's very weird considering how easy it is to get the anime for free in the first place. People still want to. I think a lot of people do. I mean, you appreciate that these people put time and effort in, and most people who, as soon as you get to that stage where you understand how much work and that time and money, time especially costs so much in this modern world. Damn it. I don't mind paying people for their hard work and their creativity. But they do make it difficult.
I don't like this. I can't do anything. I'm super stuck. Oh, God.
Keijo is one of those fan service series. Okay. Yeah, I have to be... Yeah!
That's fine.
And I'm in second.
I would have won. If I had the guts to deal the... No. I got a 6-mon. And I didn't deal it because of you. If I dealt it, I would have won.
Yeah, okay.
Don't say... No, you don't have the right to say, God damn it, after that. You did that. You should say, wow, I feel responsible for that. You upped the stakes, and then you lost. This is why, again, I'm never going to stop yelling at people about
stop.
This.
Let's have the can rant. We haven't had the can rant yet. Time for the can rant. Do it.
No. Honestly, I don't know. I'd have to see that hand. Because those cons weren't made until potentially after he was Tenpai. No, you also lost, Chinny Laser. That's what you don't understand. You also lost because you didn't get your points.
I did take your second place, Chinny Laser.
Yeah, you lost. This is what people don't... Again, I keep going off on this, and I'm going to keep going off on this forever because I love you people, and I want you to get better at this game. And this all relates to what we were talking about earlier with the decoupling.
What is this conscious decoupling? Is this like Gwyneth Paltrow and that Coldplay dude?
I don't know what that means. Actually.
Oh, really? Don't? Oh, really? Okay, maybe I'm a little bit too into celebrity news.
A little, well. I think.
Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry. Not the right audience here. Fair enough.
It's the fact that people do not connect what I do in the game with whether I win or lose. The actions that were taken by the dealer that game had an impact on everyone else at the table, not just me, and not just the person who won. So, when you play aggressively, you force everyone else at the table to speed up, and what you up is the variance at the table, the randomness of what's going to happen. Just because you aren't the person who ends up dealing in does not mean you did not up that randomness and change the table play. And so people
it's like Wadame. You're basically introducing that element of volatility into the game with Can.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah. But if you go for a called half flush every single game, let's say, I've never seen a particular continent full of people who do this. If you go for a called half flush every single game, you'll get it sometimes. And what people do is in their head, they say, when they get it, they say, yeah, I did it. I made it happen. Awesome. And when they don't get it, as long as what happens is not they specifically pay the points, they think to themselves, oh, whatever. That was a good strategy. And that is not the answer. The answer is I upped variance at the table and I helped create an opportunity at which some other player won. Because if you're playing right, if everyone at the table is playing right, which I'm going to get JPMLA about it, but if everyone is playing right, you are in many ways coordinating to make sure that no one else can get the tiles that they wanted. Well, I'm saying about your con, you said you had a Baimon. If you when you made those cons, it looked to me like you were ready. Oh God, really? I needed that. I needed literally that tile. Actually, it would have been pretty cool.
Okay. No, I mean, but you couldn't use the Urodora. You couldn't use the Urodora.
Oh yeah, but I'm in last. You want to talk about Palm Palace? I'm in last now. I have nothing else to do but try to get points. And that actually would have been...
You've still got a dealership left, actually.
That's true. But that would have been Tanya Dora too. That would have been at least a 3-Han hand. Thanks to Red 5s. Red 5s increase the payout you get for playing recklessly. But yeah, the cons were made that hand. From my perspective, at least, and I didn't see everything, but from my perspective, it looked like you were ready, and it was a big hand, and you upped the value of your hand. So actually, those cons, I don't really have a problem with that. That seemed like reasonable. If you've got Baiman,
like you can't increase the foo of your increasing the foo of your hand just doesn't matter anymore, right?
That's true, though. That's true. But you might be able to sumo off the con. You're getting extra draws.
Maybe? Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, but
for the Rinchan, yes.
I'm not going to say like that was a terrible idea to con there if you're ready and you already have a winning hand and you're just like, I'm going to muscle this up. Okay, cool.
It did make me Riichi. I wouldn't have Riichi'd.
But exactly,
if it hadn't been for those cons.
You pushed another player forward, but praying for Dora flip. Were you? I'm sorry. I want to make sure I'm understanding right. Were you praying for Dora
for the
flip,
Rinchan?
Or were you playing for Rinchan? Yeah. Even praying for Rinchan, frankly, if you're dealer and you're Tenpai and you can just hang out.
I'm just trying to think. I would can for the Rinchan if it was a closed can. I'm not sure, but then maybe I wouldn't have opened. I don't know. I'd have to honestly look at it to know whether. I mean, if it's the situation he's describing, I might very well have done it.
Maybe. I don't think that was a problematic play, really. I mean, again, we can talk about it. You could say, oh, maybe
my can of that North was awful.
Oh yeah, that was awful. You were only doing that to make me upset, which is pretty funny. I just think like when it comes to playing very aggressively and opening and going nuts, you have to have a reason for it. And without a reason for it, what you're doing is you're upping this randomness factor at the table. Someone's going to win and someone's going to lose. And so I lost there, but I lost bigger specifically because a con got made.
So Moa has added that he sometimes cans for the extra draw without praying for Rinchan, just wants the extra draw.
But what do you get? And that's where things get questionable.
Even giving yourself an extra draw is fairly. I mean, it does give you an advantage. Yeah, exactly. Because and then he adds that he's worried about how many.
Really?
Oh come on! I was ready on that.
Wow.
So it's 2 Dora. It's not the worst. And I'm dealer.
Well, I'm too busy ranting. I can't even focus on this game. But no, I need to do something. Again, I'm at the point where I have so few points. I need to do things.
Right, I don't have to do anything, which is why I can make a cheap little.
Oh yeah, you can just sit around. You can just sit around.
Well, I mean, David is not far below me though.
No.
I would like a little bit more distance. Shinny Laser Abkarnist, who is Shinny Laser, has not moved so much here.
No. Where am I going with this? I know exactly where I have to go.
Shinny Laser is someone who plays at USPML.
Yes.
I understood that correctly. That's right. Okay. That's why you're being a little bit more mean than usual.
No, this is a topic very near and dear to my heart that I always want to express to people because I feel like there is this very real skill gap that happens. And I've seen this happen. I've gone around the country. I've played with a lot of groups. And I feel like a lot of what you end up doing at the table is a result of the people you play around. Now, this is obvious, right? The people you play with are going to have a real impact on the way that you play. And what I've seen, of course it's out of love, but what I've seen is that you get groups that kind of fall into this place where they're all kind of behaving badly. and they all have that decoupling. They'll all play, I'm going to do Toy Toy Half Flush every single time. Sometimes I win, so this is awesome because that means I win sometimes. And I don't really connect it in my brain with the fact that sometimes I totally lose, or sometimes I give a lot of points to other people for no reason. It doesn't connect. The amount of points you put on a table with a con is a lot. And it gets even more so when you don't have red fives hanging out. It's a really, really dangerous thing to do at any time. Now, again, if you're dealer and you need points and you want to make your big swing there and you're ready, I still am going to stand by. I don't think that was a bad play. I genuinely don't. I mean, I'm sad because I lost, but I don't think it was a bad play. But if you're just conning because you're like, I sure hope something good happens when I flip that Dora, the likelihood of something good happening for you as opposed to someone else is 25%. There's 3 other players at the table. There's nothing you know about that tile that makes it somehow more likely that something good's going to happen for you than for anyone else.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Everything is bad.
I feel in your heart, yeah.
But no, I mean in my hand, I'm sorry. So you really need to be careful. Oh, where am I going with this? Let's do that.
Riichi.
I don't know if that's a good plan, but I'm doing it.
I need to check out the other rule sets, actually, that they have that you can use on Run Run. Because I haven't found one without Uradora. Well, when I say I haven't found one, I haven't bothered to look for one.
Fair enough.
There's a big difference. Sorry, I should have. Yeah, I haven't bothered to look for one yet. But yeah, it'd be nice to play without Uradora. I mean, I like playing without Uradora. I like playing without Ipatsu.
Yeah, well, I
like reducing. Personally, I like reducing all of the unknown elements. Like Uradora, you don't know. I mean, I know you can. You know who's reached. You know if you've reached.
Right.
But with the Dora, everyone knows, which means that everyone is behaving around that tile because they know, right?
Yeah. Everyone knows. Yeah, we all know what the Dora is. We all know how I have to behave about it. Oh, that was a terrible mistake that I made. Okay, good. I'm glad I made a terrible mistake.
Even though you Riichi'd?
Oh, yeah. Not a terrible mistake. It was a mistake.
Okay.
That was also a mistake that you did that.
It was a mistake, but it was safe on you.
Yeah.
But I should have really been looking at David.
Oh, dear. Okay, let's go here. Let's just do this. Let's just make this happen. The Riichi discard choice. I can talk about it now. So I dealt the 9... So
Moa says I'll have to ask about that Riichi discard choice after the hand.
Yes, okay. But I can talk about it now. The hand's over. Okay. So I dealt the 9 Mon. I had 6, 7, 8, 9 Mon and 3, 4, 5, 6 pin. I went into reach on the 9 Mon thinking the 3, 6 pin is more dangerous to throw, so I'd rather be able to keep them. But if I did the 6, 9 Mon, I could have sumoed on the Dora.
Okay.
But I don't know. I'm iffy about it. My choice. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's my choice. I theoretically could have... Yeah, it would have been maybe nice to hold the Dora, but then I would have to deal with 3 pin or 6 pin. And those... Well, they were safe across, but those are more dangerous tiles.
Wow, but I lost my first place, Dave.
Did you? Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
That's really awful for you.
That is quite bad, actually.
I am sorry. I am sorry.
You're right. You're right. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown that 7-man, but I was senpai.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Let's see what happens here. I don't know what's going to go on. Okay.
You got something nice over there.
Deal with you. I don't know. It's definitely something, but I don't know if it's anything nice. Ugh.
I'd like to make that noise.
Alright, I'll take it. I do like Dora South, so now I have it there.
I wish I had more.
You got me.
Oh, this isn't going well for me. I'm starting to play bad suddenly.
Oh, I made a mistake. Oh. When I discarded that 5, I was thinking to myself, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that because maybe red 5s. And then I was like, no, that's silliness. That never happens.
You could have kept that red 5. You know that, don't you? You weren't like forced at gunpoint to discard it.
I know, but I did discard it.
His hand rank's garbage, the best rank.
It does
we're actually
going
to change in the World Reach Championship. You know, we're not going to call that person the champion anymore. We're just going to call them garbage.
Garbage. That's what they are.
and David
Again. Right into a toy.
Man did not look dangerous.
There goes my deal.
Man did not look dangerous there.
I don't know. He wants to rush for toy. But he had a concealed pong in there. That was a decent aggression.
Man did not look dangerous. Man did not look dangerous there.
I can't necessarily crap on that.
But look at me, I'm third now. It's all gone wrong.
Oh, you're third. Boo-hoo for you.
Right, okay. I need something.
Boo-hoo for you.
Yes, boo-hoo for me.
No boo-hoo for you. There's only one thing that I can possibly do right now. You know what it is.
Is it crazy?
Oh, is it ever?
You know, I feel like it must be Chanta.
Oh, is it ever?
Or Jun-chan.
No, that's a silly hand. No one's ever made that hand.
That might be all I've got. You are as well.
I have 2,000 points. What am I going to do? At this point, again, it's like I'm not playing in a tournament. I don't care how many points I end up with at the end. So I might as well just beef it and see if I can get something to work.
If I'd have just played safe, I wouldn't have lost my first place. I wouldn't then have lost my second place. And I wouldn't be here right now. Let this be a morality tale for all of you. Defend.
It's true. Do defend.
Don't end up like Gemma. Gemma used to have a good job, a safe home.
Really?
Oh.
Pon.
Until she threw that damn 7-man, and it got me both times as well. Both times was 7-man.
One after another. It was 7-man. That's kind of funny.
It's 7-man's fault. It's cursed me.
I just don't care. Like I'm literally at the point where I just do not have to care what I do.
You don't have to care. No, you've lost.
Oh yeah, this game is very over for me. You stole my win for today, though. That makes me mad.
Oh, that makes me feel good.
All right, this is not happening for me.
I don't know what I can do to make up my second or my first place.
Even a Jun-chan is not going to do anything for me.
I think the best thing would be for it to go to a draw and then to get a Yakuman. A
Yakuman would help. Yakuman Sumo would be what I need right now, actually. So if anyone's listening and has one they could give to me, please do. I need it.
It's like a charity appeal.
Oh yeah, now is the time.
Many Mahjong players this year won't know the love of a warm Yakuman.
Hundreds of Mahjong players will
one
go
tile a week.
Yeah, for just one tile a day. For just one tile a day. Oh, why is this happening to me?
Oh, if only I'd played defensively. It's because I was nattering. I was listening to you. It's
yeah. It's my fault too.
Yeah. If only I was playing.
I've been babbling.
Oh,
that's true. Yeah, Gemma's
honors.
honors. She has more honors than me.
You could have just played better than they could just play better than us.
Well, that has to be aggregated over 100 games. That's the other thing people don't. That's actually one of the problems. I actually find it very frustrating in reality.
To be fair, both of these players are strong players, but David Clark, I know as a player more. So I'm like, well, if I lose to David, I lose to David.
I'm speaking more abstract right now. Yeah. Just like it is difficult to come up with good ways to actually determine who's better. Other than very long-term aggregations. Tournaments, as much as I want tournaments to be like this tournament determines who's the best, this is how we're doing it, it's very difficult unless you play many, many games.
It's more of an exhibition, really.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, where am I going with this? Let's go here. All my hopes and dreams in that direction are gone. Why am I doing this?
What, just Mahjong in general?
Nothing
good.
Don't
poke down that. Don't go down that too long, because you'll find there's just this mass.
Nothing good is happening to me this hand.
Mahjong community.
I'm gonna bust on like a no 10. If everyone's 10 pi, I'm gonna bust. It's gonna be really funny. Can I get 10 pi? Maybe, but I'd have to be really stupid.
You going for Jun-chan? Is that what you're doing over there? Oh, wow, we held on to that North for a long time, so it must have just been Chan.
It was more like, let's see what happens. Will anything good happen?
Nothing good will happen. Sorry, I could have told you that.
Oh, someone wants to bring up another hot button issue. Tenho rating is the best indicator of skill. Oh, someone's really looking to grind my gears today. My biggest problem with...
It is an indicator. It is an indicator.
Yes, I do agree. I do agree. I do not claim... Oh... It's my last draw, though, so it doesn't matter. I might as well just be no 10, because I'm no 10. It is an indicator of skill. It's an indicator of how good you are at Tenho. Tenho is a form of Mahjong. So there is skill there. What frustrates me about people and Tenho indicator is that they never acknowledge the fact that there are lots of players who just don't play on Tenho and might still be very good.
And also, you've heard me bleat about this before. Tenho is last place avoidance game. That is the form of Mahjong that they are playing to not become last.
Yeah.
And that's not bad. I mean, that's an element of Mahjong. But I feel that the entire thing is weighted way too far that way. And you can often tell Tenho players when they come off Tenho and they play in real life and they play a more standard rule set, they tend to not do so well initially. Because they have obviously a strong skill level. So, of course, those who are of any decent level will adjust their play.
Yeah, they'll change, they'll shift gears and they'll get back in it. And again, having a high Tenho rating does not make you a bad player. But what I specifically dislike and what I see happening a lot, especially in online communities, is now I have a hobby and I have something cool, and now I have a number, and I can use that number to measure myself and other people. So I'm going to start trying to use this number to say, is your number high? Oh, if your number is not high, you're no good. I mean, that doesn't really work that way. I don't think that's a good thing to do.
No, and I mean, the way there are ways to use Tenho better actually, because they have, it's not just the rating. All of those other percentages, I think those are actually more useful to judge how you are as a player.
I'm being asked about Tenho's rule set. What exactly makes it last place avoidance? The big thing about that is the way you climb ranks in Tenho is by getting first places, and I think second places for a while. But getting a last place is a devastating blow to your Tenho rating.
So basically, it's almost like 3 people win and 1 person loses everything. They've made it so that, basically 3 people can walk away from the game and think that life isn't so bad. And 1 person is like, oh, I hate everything in life.
Right. Which means your primary objective when you're playing competitively. But chess players don't do the same with ELO, because chess is a 2-player game. And every time you play chess, 1 person wins and 1 person loses, and that's how it is. When you have a 4-person game, it is not the same thing to say, well, 3 people get a benefit out of this game and 1 person entirely loses. And also with something like Mahjong, the idea that you want to never come in last will alter your play substantially. If coming last is so punishing, it alters the entire dynamic of the game.
Just to point out, sorry, just as a quick... Have you noticed that Shinile's and David's points are so ridiculously, insanely close?
Oh, they really are. Again, I'm like out of this game. I got nothing to say. So
Buddy Cripple, hello, by the way.
Hello, Buddy Gripple.
Welcome.
Buddy Gripple, not Buddy Cripple.
I said Gripple.
Oh, you said Gripple. Okay, I misheard you then. I thought you were.
No, it's okay. It's that funny. No, I'm not that bad.
Oh, sweet! I just realized. I didn't win the game.
David's gonna win.
I just realized I'm right on the path to Nagashi Mangan. This is the best.
How? You had an 8 there.
Oh, wait, no. Did I? No. Oh, I did. Oh, never mind. Forget it. There goes all my excitement. But no, I do want to finish what I was saying about skill gap.
Yeah, sure, sorry.
This is from a while back, but I didn't quite. So, when I visit all these different groups, I think to myself, like, what is it that's going to help get these people like over the hump where they stop playing this very very random sort of game? And there's a particular way that you can play in tournaments like that to do pretty well. You won't guarantee you win, but you can avoid most of their stuff just by not losing. You can usually leapfrog over about half the players there. It's not that hard once you're comfortable with it. And so how do you get people to realize, oh, what I'm doing is making a very unstable game and I need to stop? And it's really about getting them to recognize when it is that their play and how their play alters the table. And actually WRC is one of my best vehicles for this, frankly. Because WRC, everyone who went to WRC that I spoke to afterwards was straight up wowed.
Are you talking about ERC or WRC?
No, WRC. The WRC 2014.
Oh, 2014.
Because when you sit at a table with three JPML pros, and you decide you're making called half flush, they all immediately shut it down.
Yeah.
And suddenly none of your tiles are coming out. And I knew a lot of people who played that way, who play this very aggressive, other players will just throw my tile because they're recklessly going for their own tempi also. And suddenly, as soon as everyone else shuts it down, they were just at a loss. They were like, I don't know what's going on.
This is a particular problem from a community where, it's been heavily MCR dominated, because you really don't have to pay too much attention to what other people are doing.
Europe, yeah.
The emphasis is on pure aggression. And Riichi-mas is just not like that. That's why I like Riichi-mas. I have played lots of different styles. I did try and play MCR for a while, and I preferred the push and the pull of Riichi-mas. The fact that everything you do, just a call, affects the table. As you said,
right.
A can affects the table. Everything.
And that's
it's a much more nuanced game.
When you play hyper aggressive like that, you push the whole table towards that kind of faster game. And when the game gets that fast, it starts getting a lot more out of your control. Who is going to win? Especially
when you're playing against the higher level players, like a Japanese professional, they'll be able to still control a fast-paced game.
Oh, yeah, they'll win.
Necessarily. Yeah.
They'll win anyway. It's amazing. It's actually wonderful to watch. I recommend everyone do this. But yeah, they'll just sit there and they'll never deal a Mon-tile again, and then they'll win. Okay.
Ma, I hope you'd like to come play in WRC. I would love to.
Oh yeah, everyone should come to WRC. Everyone should. It's really amazing. And frankly, experiencing this is the best way to learn about it. It's very difficult because, again, these people, I'll toot my own horn a little bit. I'm pretty good at Mahjong. But these folks from JPML play Mahjong all day and have for years. They have so much more experience than I do. They have a lot of skill and insight that, I'm very proud of myself, he said, tooting his own horn, continuing, that I feel like I'm at the point where when I sit at a table with them, I can understand what they're doing. I have some idea as to why they're doing these things, even though, their experience really does dwarf mine. But at least I can understand, which means I can start to learn something from it, which is very exciting to me. And I think there's a lot of players in North America who are at this point where they know enough of the game. They know the game very comfortably, and they can start learning. They can start learning these more advanced strategies and tactics.
The American community is interesting as well because, apart from, you've got a large American Mahjong place, but you don't seem to have many of them have come into the Riichi community. In that your Riichi community is a native Riichi community. The Riichi community in Europe is, as I said, it's kind of grown out of the MCR community. So we've always got that kind of, that culture of MCR. Whereas, you've spoken about how you think the Americans are ready, and sometimes, at the beginning I was like, really, you lot been playing for like a year or two, like, you serious? And then I met a lot of the Americans and I saw them play, and I'm not sure if it's just the American culture or the way they educate you. I definitely think there's a difference in the maths education which can affect how certain people can play Mahjong. But in the end, you're a native Riichi community, which means you don't have these extra obstacles which the Europeans have to become a better player.
It means we have our own problems, frankly.
Yeah.
Different problems, exciting American problems, the biggest problems, huge problems, the best problems here in America. Because, frankly, at this point, laughing about it is all I can do. But our wonderful American political situation, that is, not our American Mahjong players, who I all love dearly. And it's true. I mentioned at the beginning.
There's some real potential there, real genuine potential. And when Moriyama came and when Mr. Yamai came, they also said that they thought there was real potential. They did walk all over most of you at the New York tournament, but they could see that it was there because they played so much so, and they've seen so many players go through. He did win that tournament. He did win that tournament, and well deserved. But they're saying of the entire player base, even those who didn't win, even those who didn't get great scores. They said that they could see the potential. And these are people who have seen so many new and young Riichi players come up in the JPML or leave JPML because they haven't been able to hack it, They know what makes a good player. They know the potential. That's their job, is to find potentially good new players and make them great players.
Well, they better not steal my players. I need them. I need them to make America.
For them to go to a tournament like that and say, there's some real great potential here. It's amazing, I think.
I'm very proud, frankly. I'm very proud of all the organizations in North America. I'm very proud of all the people in North America, most of whom, frankly, have taken their own time to learn.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of all the folks who come out to PAX with us and teach and teach and teach and teach. I know firsthand how hard it is. Having people volunteer to help with that, first of all, it's just very personally heartwarming. It makes me feel like, okay, the stuff I'm doing, people appreciate it, they like it.
And it's difficult to warm this man's heart.
It is. It's a very, very cold heart.
It's frozen, you know? Like, they could solve global warming if they could work out how his heart gets so cold.
But I appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that people are willing to throw down their time and money and effort and come and help. It means a lot to me, personally, and organizationally, frankly, because it helps us. But personally, it means a lot. There was something else good I was going to say. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast that I celebrate Hanukkah because I'm Jewish. And so just so everyone knows, complaining and nagging and criticizing people is how we show our love. It is a cultural thing. You can't criticize it, obviously. It's cultural. You can't be upset
that's true.
about it.
And, if a British person says, that something's really good, we definitely don't mean it.
Yeah. Oh, it's
I
think
Japanese. My greatest compliment is, well, that's not the worst.
And also, just so everyone knows, Gemma is just as mean to me when we play.
Oh, I'm awful.
Like every disc, I can't believe you've done that.
You're getting the accent down really well now.
I keep going to visit you in London, and then I start unconsciously mirroring the accent. Because
but then
everyone
you just sound like
else
a normal person to me.
But then I think I hear myself and I'm like, oh my god, am I being an accent imitating jackass? But actually, no, I'm just kind of like changing my tones to be the ones everyone else is using, so it's kind of normal.
Yeah, it's funny. I've never noticed it.
You are still top of the charts. Shinny Laser is still top of the charts. So that is true currently.
Sorry.
Although the USPML league rankings, which are available at USPML.com, we have our league rankings. Although they're going to reset. They're going to reset in January. We're going to start again. So everyone's got to get their game on for our January meetup, which is, I believe, January 8th. I'll just
so if you are in the US area, David Bresnick runs a US group called the US Pro Mahjong League.
I do indeed.
You should definitely...
It is Sunday, January 8th is our next scheduled meetup. So if anyone's interested, there are 11 spots left open. So come on down if you're in the New York area. If you're not in the New York area, feel free to comment on this video, comment on Twitch, email me, dave@uspml.com, and check out our other clubs around the country. There's lots of other organizations around the country that people can join up with and play with if they feel like it. So we're very happy to help you find a local group. If you're interested in starting a local group, also email me because I can be as helpful as possible. It's not easy. It takes a lot of work, but we can at least help with some of the supplies and the logistics.
You could just make a crown for yourself as well if you start the group and say that that's the thing you have to do in Mahjong, that the person who starts the group gets to wear a crown all the time.
That's true.
That is one of the most British things I've ever said, isn't it?
A little bit.
That's basically how the Britain was founded. Someone said,
a little bit.
I'm going to put a crown.
No, Shinny Laser, I'm not going to smack you. I'm not going to smack you upside the head. Complaining's the worst you get. You're a valued long-term member, which means I have to be nice to you.
Shinny Laser, thank you very much for joining.
Thank you very much,
David, who is also Pagaksha, thank you very much for joining. Always appreciated.
Thanks to everyone. We'll see you next week. Again, also, if you have any ideas, suggestions, things you want to see on the show, things you want to discuss on the show, email me, dave@uspml.com. Very easy to remember.
Well, you could even send us questions, or if you have a screenshot or something, you send them advance. We'll find us on Discord or whatever. Then we can have a look in advance and maybe come up with a better answer than stuff we just made up on the spot.
We are super happy to chat away with everyone. But see everyone next week. Thank you for coming out. Have a wonderful holiday, Hanukkah, Christmas, whatever holiday you celebrate. I hope it's wonderful for you.
Happy festive time.
Festivus, happy Festivus for the rest of us if you do that.
Thank you everyone for watching, and especially all the new names and all the new commenters who haven't seen before.
Subscribe. Yes. We do this every week, so if you want to watch more Mahjong content, you'll be seeing it here week in, week out, all year until WRC kills us all. But we'll probably be streaming live from there, so you'll get to see us in Vegas as well.
Oh God!
I know. All right.
Thank you very much. Time for us to
get going. Thanks all for coming. We will see you next time. Have a good weekend.
Bye.